Everyone, hope you're doing super duper good. After the Pathanamthitta temple episode I posted previously, here I bring my favorite monsoon forest tour. Other than Shabarimala, the serene forest areas of Pathanamthitta are not much disturbed by human beings, and it remains pure and fresh. Still, this was my first visit to the district, and it became my most favorite spot so far. This is the fourth district in the list from the 108 Shiva temples from the Parashurama saga. Pathanamthitta shares its border with Kollam, Kottayam, Alappuzha, Idukki and Tenkasi district of Tamil Nadu as well. The district is known as the pilgrim capital of Kerala because it is the main transportation hub to Shabarimala. Tiruvalla is nearest and comfortable railway station to reach Pathanamthitta. You get plenty of bus services from Tiruvalla, both KSRTC as well as private. I had booked a decent hotel which is about 2 to 3 kilometers from the railway station. It is in the top floors of a mall called Club 7, right on the main road. The bus stand is walkable distance from there. You will find some decent restaurants to dine in. The hotel itself has a good restaurant at the top floor. They allowed us for an early check-in. After plenty of rest, we explored some good eateries around. First day here was meant to be a peaceful exploration. We had a couple of temples to visit in the evening. After reading a lot about Sri Vallabha temple and the Kathakali performances at night, I was thrilled and was waiting for night to go there. When we inquired with local auto drivers, they said Kathakali puja or performances are not happening very often like before. This is now happening mostly during Ramayana month. That was disappointing a bit, but we still hired an auto and went there and checked. A few men were sleeping outside the temple and it was dark around. The driver was quite helpful and nice. He dropped us back immediately. Roaming outside after 7 p.m. is a luxury out there, as during childhood, my doors were shut in front of me by 6:30 p.m. itself. It was not known to be safe to venture out post sunset. Things have changed a lot. Tiruvalla is a busy town, and being next to the bus station, there were crowd even at late night. We got some dosha packed from the roadside truck and then relaxed in the room with some music and all. The stay in the town for me was due to the temple plans. You can skip if you don't intend to do the same. You can watch my previous video to get some idea about the temples I covered during the first day. The peaceful and lazy day ended there. We were gearing up for the next 2 busy days of touring. After a buffet breakfast in the hotel leisurely, we hired an auto to our first destination of the day, which is Bhutakuripara. Nobody in the hotel knew about this spot, so I could not really find the best possible route to reach this place. As per maps, it is 5 km from Chenganur bus stand, so I think that will be the best way to reach instead of coming from Tiruvalla in auto all the way. The roads are narrow and auto can hardly pass through if there is no vehicles come from the opposite side. Usually people go there in two-wheelers, so if you are a bike enthusiast, don't miss this ride. Bhutakuripara is part of an abandoned quarry between Pathanamthitta and Alappuzha district. The auto guy was not aware of the route. Google Map helped and it accurately made us reach the place. 2 big ponds, one in heart shape, have formed in this quarry, and there is a viewpoint of this from a rock which is quite dangerous as there is no handrails installed. This is not maintained as a tourist place and is not a place for children. Avoid taking risks. Just have a quick look down at the beautiful view and leave from there as soon as possible. My partner did not let me walk up to the edge of the rock, but managed to capture some good photos and to add into the memories. We took the same auto and returned to Tiruvalla bus stand for our next destination. The next destination was Perinthenaravi waterfalls. I think government can do much in promoting tourism in this district. But one way, the untouched beauty of these areas are really so serene. The more crowd, the more damage to this natural beauty, isn't it? My travel partner, who is kind of bored with my auto rides, was very keen in finding alternate transports that actually helped me saving a lot of penny, trust me. We took a bus to Rani and then from there another bus to Vechuchira village, which is the closest bus stop to the falls. We were starving, and since it's a village, you can find only a couple of tea shops. After a quick refreshment, we took an auto and went to the waterfalls. There is a resort near to the falls. There you may find a good restaurant, and that's the only option for you to grab some food. Hardly 5 to 6 people were there, but our auto driver was so caring. He accompanied us throughout our exploration of the waterway. Perinthenaravi waterfall is located in the dense Shabarimala forest area, just 10 kilometers away from Erumeli, the renowned set-off point for Shabarimala pilgrimage. Many bees settle in the adjacent woods have transformed here to a kingdom of beehives. Naturally, the stream flowing through this area came to be called the Great Honey Stream, Perinthenaravi in Malayalam. After splashing as a waterfall, this honey stream further along its course gets poured into River Pampa. It is known more for its width than height. Rocks are slippery and the depth is unreliable if you fall in between the gaps. The locals warned us about a historic incident about a family who lost lives there. So be careful. The view is stunning. Just enjoy the pure nature and be safe. My travel partner wanted to spend more time there, but I kept my list unchanged and also was worried about missing my meals at lunch. Buses are not very frequent, so we waited at a tea shop next to the bus stop. It was run by an old uncle who was so sweet, let me use the restroom in his house where he stays with his family just behind the tea shop. There is no restroom facility at the waterfalls, but may try in the hotel resort which I mentioned earlier. We had an authentic Kerala tea with special neyyapam there and got into the bus shortly. It was getting darker, but I did not want to miss the next destination. We took a bus to Tiruvalla from Ranni and got down in the highway, which is close to Kaviyur. You can ask the conductor for the next bus stop where you have to alight at. There is an auto stand. When you cross the road, Google Map will help you to find the direction. It is around 3 km to the temple. Again, it was a deserted temple. There are houses around the temple, so nothing to get scared of. As usual, the auto driver was very helpful. He warned us not to spend too much time there as it was getting late, and at the top of the hills there will be a young crowd enjoying the drugs and alcohol. Oh, I forgot to mention the destination. It is called Rock Cut Temple. It's another Shiva temple which is quite old. So he restricted us from climbing up the rocks. We quickly visited the beautiful old rock cut temple. It was slippery due to rain, but the feel was amazing. I enjoy rock cut temples and get amused. Dating back to 8th century, is one of the oldest cave temples. It has Pallava style of architecture. The cave is 19 feet 8 inches wide and 8 feet 6 inches high. 2 pillars of 8 feet 8 inches in height gave out 3 cave openings, of which 2 caves are of 5 feet in width and the other is of 4 feet. A cylindrical rock-cut Shiva Linga is installed in the central shrine. It was declared as a protected monument in 1965, but the maintenance is very poor. Enshrined in a square cave is the main deity, Lord Shiva, represented in the Shiva Linga, which is about 3 feet high and carved out of rock. The shrine also has idols of Ganapati and Maharshi and Dwarpalakas. The driver suggested another famous temple, Kaviyur Mahadeva temple, where a lot many people throng into. My travel partner was happy with the idea. It is close to the cave temple. It is commonly called Kaviyur Mahadeva temple and is situated on the banks of Manimala river. The main deity is Lord Mahadeva with Parvati. The temple is well known for the Hanuman temple situated inside the temple complex. The main deity is known as Trikkaviyurappan. The Shivalinga is believed to be made of sand and darbha grass. According to the Dhyana Shloka concept, Lord Shiva of Kaviyur temple is in a pleasant form and is sitting in a lotus position, embracing goddess Parvati with his left hand and also surrounded by his sons Ganapati and Subramanya. The idols of Shiva as Dakshinamurti and Ganapati are installed together in the southern side of the main sanctum. Lord Ayyappan is installed at the southwest, facing east. In the west, goddess Parvati is worshipped as Sri Mula Rajeshwari. After a quick visit, we asked the same driver to drop us in Tiruvalla directly to save time, and we were so damn hungry without a proper meal whole day. After having a disappointing tea and parampuri at the KSRTC bus stand, we walked back to the room. We had good dinner at the hotel itself that night and hit the bed as fast as we could. The second day ends there. Now the most awaited destination on day 3. We were heading to the Adavi ecotourism next. We had an early breakfast at the hotel and walked towards the KSRTC bus stand. There are direct buses available from Tiruvalla bus stand to Konni. We got a comfortable bus to Konni, which stopped at Pathanamthitta bus stand in between for some time and then headed to the destination. The route to Konni from Pathanamthitta is very beautiful. The lush green and pleasant weather made us comfortable throughout. I wanted to capture the entire route in my camera, but yes, it would have been a spoiler. I chose to enjoy the nature with my bare eyes, inhaling the pure air on the way. There is a private bus to Adavi Ecotourism Center from Konni, but we were not aware of that. I suggested to take an auto and the driver dropped us at the Adavi Forest Department or Ecotourism main gate. Before reaching the Ecotourism office, we visited the elephant kraal or shelter where elephant training takes place. Couldn't find more than 2 elephants on that day, so for us it was nothing much to see as we are used to many elephants from our childhood. There is a small museum as well related to elephants. It's a good place for the kids. After the visit, the driver took us along to the ecotourism office. They asked us to go back a little to find a big gate for the stay. The driver waited along with us till somebody attended us at the office. And this is why I prefer auto in Kerala. I feel safe when I'm in a completely strange place. We had done an advance booking of a tree-top bamboo hut by calling Divisional Forest Office. You will find details in the Kerala Tourism website. After registration at the gate, they escorted us to the stay, which is a few meters away. There are 4 to 5 huts available in the compound. This is protected with electric fences, and they explained how safe our stay is going to be. They let us choose the hut which we wanted. We selected one which opens to the Kalla river flowing next to it. The view from balcony was the stream and hills. Maintenance of these huts are not good, but it is hygienic and safe with minimum amenities. Don't expect a posh room. After all, you should get to know how it is like to live in a deep forest. The picturesque stretch of forest region is located 10 km from Konni on the banks of the river Kallar. After good authentic Kerala lunch, which is served in the dining room, again on the treetop, we walked around and played in the river for some time, though they asked us not to get in the water where the water is deep. We got an auto which they arranged to go to Konni Ecotourism Center at Thannithodu. Coracle rafts is the attraction in Adavi. We got tickets for a short ride which took us through the Kalla river. The coracles are made from kallanmula, a variety of bamboo obtained from the forests of Adavi. The water was so deep, the view was breathtaking. After having tea at their canteen, we thought of walking down to the forest stay. After a few meters, we found a bus stop. The place is Mundomuri on the proposed Achankovil Chittar Hill Highway. I was surprised to see it is a hill highway where you get buses. My travel partner was extremely happy seeing a bus route. We got down at the next stop and walked towards the tree hut. I spent the evening reading a book in the balcony, enjoying cool breeze, and you know what, even in that moist environment, there was not even one mosquito. I was definitely overthrilled with that fact and enjoyed the freedom of opening the door even after evening. Around 8 p.m. they called us for dinner. It was dark and there was night duty guard to take care of us. It was thrilling to spend that night. We could hear birds, reptiles, insects. It was raining heavily, which was a little scary after hearing all the previous floods news in Kerala. But all went well and I woke up early with the sounds of the stream and birds chirping. I shot some videos, walked around the huts and then headed to authentic Kerala breakfast, which they served. We packed our bags. It was time to say goodbye to the nature. I was already missing that when I stepped out of the gate. Gave a warm goodbye to those sweet guards out there who took care of us very well. Got a bus to Konni from the gate and then another bus to Tiruvalla. It was raining cats and dogs. Oh, my beautiful vacation ends there. But I was carrying a book full of memories with me back to Bangalore. We spent a lot of time browsing through the pics and videos we captured during the jungle stay. An unforgettable day. You should never miss the spot. Goodbye for now, till I come back with the next video. Take care. See ya.